I think we've got in all the depots. So we've got all the track in, all the signals in, all the depots in. It's now time to add some trains. Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my OpenTTD Let's Play, where today we're going to be carrying on with the East Coast Main Line. Now, thank you very much for all of your fantastic comments, but also one particular comment who noticed something very keen-eyed of you over here, where we were crossing over this line. I've been putting the new MacLeod line in, and I used MacLeod on these tunnels here that was crossing over this old line. That will just not do. We need to convert them over to regular tunnels. So I guess I need to remove them and put new ones in. There we go. Tunnels fixed. But yes, of course, thank you to everybody for your comments on the video. So I did go through from all the way up here at Lancaster, and I connected up this last bit through Wales as well. So we are all connected there. We've just got to do this top bit. We've got to do this top bit now through here. I was going to do it between episodes, and then I changed my mind. I'm not exactly sure why I changed my mind. I did. But I don't know. I thought sometimes I feel like you guys want to see everything, and sometimes I feel like you want highlights, or you want me to cut out the slower parts of the video, or anything that might be a bit repetitive. And then I realised that some people do like it, and some people don't. And I don't know. I have no idea. So I'm going to just put this bit of line in, and then it'll be okay. So to connect up this last bit of line, we've come all the way from up here down to all the way over here. So I guess we're just going to keep it going roughly at this height. This town looks like it's in the way. Yes, it is. So which way should we go? I think because of the height of the hills, we're going to wiggle to the right. We're going to put a little kink in the track. There's nothing wrong with a little kink. A little kink will not slow your trains down, because a train will only slow down in its length, or potentially slow down in its train length, if it turns the same direction twice. And a kink is one way and then the other way. It's not the same direction. Even if a train does turn in the same direction twice, oh no, they're going to hate me and I want to get rid of those two buildings. Well, it's time to crack out the trees. Trees, trees, trees. I've got a t-shirt with my trees, trees, trees logo. If you're interested, head out to the website where there's a link to the store. Let's check the local authority. Okay, good. They think we're good now. So can we get rid of that one? Yeah, won't let me get rid of that bit of road. Great. Yeah, it looks like we can sneak it through anyway. Sometimes in OpenTTD you can't really tell like the perspective of things. Like that road looked like it might have been closer, but it was actually further, but downhill. It's a bit funky sometimes. Right, we've got to get over the corner of this, and then I think what we'll do is we'll diagonal up somewhere around Carlisle. There's been lots of suggestions about where I could send my railway line in terms of what stations I could stop at. And there's some really good suggestions. I am tempted. Is that 10? Are we doing length 10? I can't remember now. How long's my station? Yeah, 10. I'm really tempted to put some stops in with the great suggestions that we've been having in the comments for the places where we could stop. However, cargo distribution and the fact that we need to make as much money as possible, it's a little bit of a nightmare in some ways. Some people hate cargo distribution and having it enabled. Some people don't care, and I'm on the fence. I like the challenge that it brings sometimes, but the problem when that challenge just comes down to and let's not bother is not the fun option. Maybe that last one should have been a tunnel? I don't know. Oh well, we're going back down again now. Down again. There we go. And out for 10. Trying to keep it a train length before we go anywhere else with anything else. So there we go. Is it one more? No, it's not one more. Oh dear. Yeah, if we keep going, we're going to crash into this town. So we do need to go around it. And we need to come up anyway. How are we doing on this side? Let's bring this one. This one needs to come down as well. They all need to come down. There we go. With this series, I don't know if having cargo distribution turned on was the best. It's certainly made for a good challenge, and I suppose that's what this series is all about. I mean, this series, it is the Quad Challenge. Oh no, am I going to have problems with this town? No, I'm not. It just manages to get over there. So yeah, I mean, my lighting just changed. Okay, never mind. What was I saying? I got put off by the fact that my lights just changed in my room. Oh yeah, so the whole idea of this series is it was supposed to be a challenge, and I feel like it is. I think proper pro players, people that have been playing for a while, wouldn't necessarily find it too difficult, but new players certainly would have done, in my opinion. Like, playing with maintenance turned on is just a whole different ball game. You have to think not just the money you're spending and that you've got enough money to carry on spending it, but every time you build something, it's like that thing's got to make you enough money. It's like you can't just rely on the rest of your network, or well, I suppose you could, as long as you've got a big enough, good enough network. But you got to have problems if you build like that. There we go. Right, we're almost down to normalish height. We've got this bit of body of water to come through. We'll figure that out. I think that I'm going to carry on some of the themes into Series 10. Now, some of you might be a little bit confused about, hang on a minute, I thought this was Series 6, not Series... Like, it isn't 7 next. We've done 7. Right, Series 6 has been going on so long that Series 7, 8 and 9 have all started and finished at the same... while Series 6 has been going on. In fact, when I passed 10,000 subscribers, I made my 10,000 subscriber poster. And that poster features the beginning of this Let's Play. It's not available anymore, it's a limited edition. And if I just glance at the poster on my wall, because I've got a copy. Yeah. There is various bits of coal network from the beginning of the game on the poster. From this series. It's been going on that long. I used to have 10,000 subscribers, and now are we past 15,000? Look at my YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure we are. Let's look at my analytics, my statistics. I've got it up on this screen over here, although it doesn't seem to want to load for some reason. It just says channel content and there's nothing there, so maybe I've just got no content. We're going to have a bridge here, but it's not that long, so that's okay. Yeah, we can just diagonal through there. The only problem is this coal mine, so we'll have to make sure that we don't hit the coal mine. Ah, here we go, yes. Into the studio, analytics. Ah, not... yeah, 15,428 at the time of recording is what it's telling me. Which is a big difference to the 10,000 when we started this series. Wow, have really 5,000 people joined us? Have we got half of our subscriber base added again on top of what we had there? That is a little bit crazy. Okay, that's what we're heading for. That's the bit of track we're going for there. I don't think I should go any further down than this right now. I feel like I should just go up. But we've got to wiggle around this town, and then I think we're okay. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. In fact, I think we should come up here as well, because that is one above water, and there's no way that's one above water, because it goes down 1, 2, 3, 4 by the looks of it, potentially. So maybe we should make this one go up first. So yeah, Season 6 is probably starting to draw to a close. We're probably in the last load of episodes. So I don't know exactly how many. I mean, what is this, episode 90, 91? Maybe it may be that we do 100 episodes. Sounds like a plan, doesn't it, eh? 100 episodes. That's quite a series over the span of quite a long period of time, hasn't it? But Series 10 will be coming. So we've gone up 1 there, gone up 2, it's gone up 3. Series 10 will be starting at the beginning of next year. It's already been planned. Not all of it's been planned. Like, some of the things need to be adjusted. Right. I mean, that's where I want to go, but I don't know if I'm at the right height. So I'm just going to go across at that height and see what happens. If you want some sneak peek ideas of what's going on, or what might be going on for Season 10, I can tell you that the hope is to have not only a weekly video like this series, but also a weekly live stream. Ah, look, we need to go down a couple. Let's do that. So we've gone up there. We don't want to go up. We want to go down. There we go. Even that out. We can make this diagonal come in and go up a little bit. Maybe here. So yes, not only a weekly video, but I'm also planning a weekly live stream as well. So this series will be, or Series 10 will be both live and video, which will be the first time I think I've done a series properly like that. So early in the week, am I going to do it like that? Likely the plan is that early in the week there will be a live stream one evening, maybe on a Tuesday night, and then later on they will be in the week, probably coming out on the Saturday, there will be a video. And I'm thinking that some of this will be collaboration, so maybe we'll have some visitors into the live, into maybe the videos or the live stream. I don't know yet on that side of things. There we go, the line's done. We need to do some depots now. With depots over here. I don't want depots at the station. That will just make a mess. Let's do depots at places where it's going to be nice and neat. So we'll do them here. We're going to have forced depots, so we're going to do them humpy style. So yeah, I don't know if we're going to have guests on the what do you call them, the videos or on the live streams yet, but I am almost certainly going to have live streams and videos for Season 10. What environment we're going to do, I don't know. I'm also going to definitely do it so that you guys can play along like this series. It's been absolutely amazing looking at your game saves and seeing the work that everybody's done, us all learning together from each other. That sort of stuff has been brilliant in this series as well. So I think that's it, actually. It's pretty simple when you do it like that, isn't it? Signals are in. Maybe I could put a signal here. Oh, signal directly before the depot is a good idea, isn't it? There we go. So there we go. That's the start of my ideas for Season 10. If you've got some ideas about Season 10, or actually any other ideas relating to my YouTube, do come along to the Discord. We've got a forum, a general forum on the Discord, and on there you can post an idea. There we go. Excuse me. It appears that my voice is going a little bit this morning. Why doesn't... See, I've been playing too much City Skylines. I'm pressing B for bulldoze, and it's bringing up the bridge tool. I haven't been playing too much City Skylines. I've been enjoying City Skylines. I've been enjoying City Skylines recently on our Tuesday night live streams. I've been enjoying Kerbal Space Program on the Thursday night live streams. Both of them have been fantastic to do. And I've really enjoyed doing Factorio with the Viewer Plus subscribers recently as well. Now, Viewer Plus, if you don't know about Viewer Plus, it's an important thing. Viewer Plus basically pays to keep things going. So I have, like, channel costs. So you'd think that, YouTube doesn't charge you anything. And that's right, YouTube doesn't charge me anything. Apart from a cut of the profits. But things like hosting the website. Oh, hang on. Does that one want to be a tunnel? Yeah. Things like hosting the website costs money. You know, my domain name costs me money and things like that. There's a lot of surprising costs with running a YouTube channel, and the Viewer Plus subscribers allows me to continue making the content. There we go. Is that right? That's right there. I suppose I could just keep that the same height. I think. Yeah, that looks right to me. And we can just go over it like that. Get rid of that piece that we don't want. There we go. If you want to know more about Viewer Plus, it's all on my website. There's a load of fantastic benefits for being a Viewer Plus subscriber, which gives you some extras. There we go. So it's the best. It's really the only way to support the channel. Whilst I do get revenue from YouTube, it's not enough. It's a small amount. I'm not a big YouTuber. Let's put some... How many depots do we want? We don't want too many, right? It is quite a long way. So we've got one here quite close to the city. One there. One there. I think I'm doing them a little bit close. So we're going to do this next one much further down. We'll do it over here. There we go. Twitch just don't give me any of the money. I don't know why. It's something to do with affiliate status and the fact that because I'm affiliate, they'll give me the money. But I don't know. But I'm not... No. Because I'm affiliate, they'll let you subscribe as if I'm going to get the money. But then for some reason, I don't get the money. I don't think. Obviously, we've got the Hellish store, which is, you know, nice to have. But that is not what we're about. I'm not about the merch. The merch is there as an optional extra. I mean, all of it's an optional extra. But a massive thank you to the Viewer Plus subscribers. Because without them, I would not be able to make the content that I do. Right, let's put another one all the way down here. You may ask, and you may not, but if you do, ask, like, how do you decide your spacing? There is kind of a little bit of an optimal way of spacing your depots based on the reliability of the trains, but there's multiple problems with that. One of the main problems is that the reliability of trains changes over time, and I don't just mean like the reliability of the train starts high once it leaves the depot and then goes low. actually over time the maximum reliability of a train changes. So when it's first released, it's at a certain level. It goes up for a while, like the reliability gets better and better, and then I think it has a pretty level state where for a long time the reliability doesn't change. And then as the vehicle age, in terms of the age of the design, gets older, the reliability goes back down again. So that's kind of the life cycle there, and I find it quite interesting that that's what happens. Another thing that people don't often realise is that the reliability of a train is not the same every single game. So you might look at the reliability of some trains and go, "Oh, that train's brilliant to use. Look, it's got really good reliability." And then the next time you play a game of OpenTTD, it's not as good, and a different train might be a better option. There we go. I think we've got in all the depots. So we've got all the track in, all the signals in, all the depots in. It's now time to add some trains. Now, I've decided that purely because of cargo distribution, I'm not going to put any stations on this line yet. I might put like an optional station at maybe Lancaster. Chester was a good option, but a number of you in the comments were like, maybe don't link it up with the North Wales line. Put it on the other side of Chester. The only problem is, if you look at the coverage of that train station, you're covering about half the city there. So I'd have to cover the other half of the city. Getting a station in there would be quite difficult to get good coverage. I don't know how I would do it. I don't know how I'd do that at all. But let's get some trains in. Let's go to one of these depots. This one's going to be the one we're going to have to use. So we're going to have to make a train. It's going to have to be length 10. Let's have a look at the vehicles. Let's actually sort them by reliability and see what the situation is. So that one is the most... Look, that one's 100... Oh, they're both 100% reliable. Okay, is it worth actually updating all of my trains then? Let's have a look what we've got. So we've all got the Lev 1. Lev 2 is faster. The running costs are similar. It's got more power, so it's going to accelerate quicker. Costs $1 million. So we haven't actually got enough money to replace all 700 trains. But it might be worth it. On the MacLeod lines. Yeah, not all of the lines are MacLeod. I didn't think of that. Okay. Interesting. Well, that's what we're going to do now. We're going to buy that one. Why wouldn't you buy the 100% reliability train that is only a tiny bit more expensive, but is actually faster and has more power? You definitely would. Right, for this, are we going to do mail as well as passengers? Let's have a look at not the operating profit. That's not a good graph right now. The cargo payment rates. So if we look at passengers, mail and goods, you can see that mail does pay off better. And it is a significant step better. It's not as good as coal or goods, but like if you put other things on there, like livestock and things like that, mail is right in the middle of the pack there. So I feel like all of our trains need a couple of mail vans at least. Maybe 3 or 4, given that we're a length 10 train. How many carriages can we get in there? I mean, look at that. There's the 9.3. 9.7, there we go. That is a long train. I think 4 wagons is going to be completely fine. We'll have them at the front this time. And we'll do the orders. We'll tell it to go to this station at Exeter, which needs changing because it's called Credington Woods. It's actually slightly closer to the centre of Credington than it is closer to the centre of Exeter now. And all the way down at the other end, we go into Edinburgh Woods. That's better. Edinburgh Woods. Right, we will clone that train. And just for the beginning, just for a little while, we'll put a full load order on so that they'll queue up and space themselves out. Now, let's nip back down there and change that station name because I'm not happy with that. I want that to be Exeter Woods, and then we've got Woods at the name of each end there. So if we just click this little pencil icon, nip back, get rid of those bits. X, have I typed that correctly? No. For some reason I put an extra R in there. There we go. Fantastic. Right, let's get those trains on the way. Go. And we'll unpause the game for the first time in a little while. There we go. Here's our first train leaving now. Well, that's going to be pretty much it for today. We've just finished the line and got it running. I'm interested to see on how much money these trains will make. It should be a pretty good amount. They're going a relatively good distance. It's not too far. We've got enough places for them to be able to do their servicing. We're carrying some mail. There's been a plane crash. That's going to happen every now and again, unfortunately. There's nothing much we can do about that. But we're going to let this train load up at Exeter Woods, and next time we'll see how much money it makes at the other side. So there you go. See, it's only 1% loaded. The coverage area is not too bad. Actually, should we just help its coverage by popping in a station? I mean, generally I don't tend to do that with spread stations, but it seems like a good opportunity. So if I do that, we can link that in with Exeter Woods. There's the other trains coming in. To be honest, I love the look of these trains, like the smooth carriages that almost blend into one particular section there. There we go, that's much better. So it's 19% full already, so we're getting some relatively good passenger throughput in here. They're all going to the same place, because this line, even though we've got cargo distribution, it's just got 2 stations. Maybe we could link it up. See, if we link these stations up immediately, you can get from all the way at the top, I think, all the way through Corsham Interchange and then into London, which means people can get from Swindon all the way up to Edinburgh, which is probably not a good plan with the cargo distribution. I think cargo distribution works okay on small, relatively quiet lines and networks. For big, sprawling networks like this, it would just grind the whole thing to a halt in terms of profit, because you would have people wanting to go to every little tiny station on the train and transferring from here to there. I really don't think it would work. I mean, if you think I'm wrong about that, if you think I could have had all these lines connected so that so both of these stations at Exeter were connected, the stations at London were connected, linking in with Chester and the other bit, if you think that would work, let me know in the comments, but I really don't think so. Well, there we go then. Our first train on this brand new line is on its way, and I'm on my way too. I'm on my way to get ready for work. I will see you soon. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and for now, goodbye.